Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May the peace, mercy, and blessing of Allah be with you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my class. It's me Ninda Maulidina, and today we are going to learn about simple present tense. Today we will learn how to make simple sentence in English using simple present tense pattern. Okay, let's get started to the first slide. When should we use the simple present tense? The simple present tense is used when we want to express a first effect. For example, the sun rises from the east. That's a fact. And then the routines or habits. For example, we pray 5 times a day. And the third is an order or prohibition on for the example, close the door. And there is a fixed schedule. For example, the class starts at 7:15 in the morning. Okay, now how to make a sentence using the present tense pattern? The first thing you need is the subject, the verb, and you can add s or es according to the subject of the sentence. Then we have object or complement. We can see in this slide, the sentence is, the subject is I, the verb is read, object, complement, a book. The sentence, I read a book. And then we read a book. He reads a book. She reads a book. We can see here when the subject is he and she, the verb read is added with the letter S. What subjects do we add the letter S or ES behind? The first is he. For example, he plays football. The basic word is plays, and we add S because the subject is he. And then is she. She cleans her room. She washes her clothes. The basic word is clean. And then we add a S in the behind of the object. And then is it. It eats fish. The basic word is eat. And then if we notice that in the sentence there is an S which is also added with ES. Why is that? Let's get into what kind of subject the ES suffix is like. The first is my brother fixed his friend's. The first is X. For the example, my brother fixes his friend's laptop. Why is that? Because the root of fixes is fixed that ends in X, so we add ES. And then CH. She watches cartoon every Sunday morning. Because the root of watches is watch. So that ends in CH. So we add ES. And we can see for the example of the sentence of simple present tense with subject I speak English fluently. And the subject she speaks English fluently. We can see the different, right? Okay, next slide, I will show you how can we tell if a sentence is using the simple present tense pattern. In addition to the verb in the basic form with ending S or ES already explained. The marker usually is to use the adverb of time. First, every day, every week, every month, every year, and 4 times. So when you see that's every day, every week, every month, and every year 4 times, and the verb as previously is simplified, it's possible that this sentence is in the simple present tense. And then it can be seen from the adverb of frequency. How often do we do something? There are be always, often, sometimes, seldom, rarely, once, and twice. When you see always, often, sometimes, seldom, or rarely, once, and twice, a verb, as previously example of filed, it is possible the sentence is the simple present tense. Okay, we can see the other example, simple present tense in adverb of time. First, twice. My brother goes shopping twice a week. Every day. My father goes to work every day. And the example of adverb of frequency, there are always. I always do my homework at night. And sometimes. My sister sometimes does her homework at night. Okay, here we discuss about negative form in the simple present tense. Types of negative form, the subject is done or doesn't, object complement. How to say no in simple present tense sentences. There I tell you there is done and doesn't. The example is, we can see in the slide, I don't eat banana. We don't eat banana. He doesn't eat banana. She doesn't eat banana. We can see here that don't use is I, you, they, we. What about the doesn't? We can conclude that we doesn't use is, he, she, and it. I will show you the other example for negative form. We can see the difference of don't and doesn't. First is don't. The sentence is, I don't wake up at 6 in the morning. You always don't do your homework by yourself. They don't eat pork because they're Muslim. We don't go to school every day. We can see, we can use don't if the subject is I, you, they, and we. And the next is doesn't. She doesn't wake up at 6 in the morning. He doesn't go to school every Sunday. It doesn't eat meat because it's herbivore. So we can see we use doesn't if the subject is she, he, and it. So now you can use simple present tense pattern in sentence, right? You can practice a lot more at home by looking at your daily activities and around you. And I hope this material useful for us. Okay, I think that's enough for today's discussion of the material. See you in the next material and discussion. Thank you for watching. Keep up the enthusiasm for learning. Good luck. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.